Battlefield 2042's latest update makes some highly requested improvements. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2's reveal might be sooner than you think, Apex Legends gets a controversial update, and much more on This Week in Gaming. Update 4.1 went live for Battlefield 2042 this week, and while it was a minor update, it made notable improvements to specific mechanics. For example, the AI sentry turret for the Boris Specialist was nerfed, and Angel's ability to give out armor plates through his ammo bag was removed. And while most of the community agrees that these were good changes, a more controversial change was removing the 128-player version of Breakthrough. Only the 64-player option is available to play now. This change has had a mixed reception from fans. Many argue the mode was too chaotic, whereas others claim to have enjoyed it. DICE said they removed it because the 64-player mode was a more tactical and enjoyable experience based on feedback from players. Update 4.1 also massively degraded in-game performance for many PC users by introducing micro-stuttering, though DICE did release a hotfix a day later to address the issue. Despite removing 128-player Breakthrough, DICE intended for some of the maps to still use the 128-player layout. Unfortunately, they ran into some issues with the wrong layouts and ticket counts being used for some maps. While they work on this issue, all Breakthrough matches will be played on the 64-player map variants. In the patch notes, DICE also mentions that they intend to release Season 1 of the Battle Pass in early June, though no official details have been shared on what to expect. Data mining from users does indicate that 4 maps are at least referenced in the game files, but like always, this doesn't directly mean that they will be made playable. Rumors online suggest the reveal of this year's Modern Warfare sequel is fast approaching. According to leaker Tom Henderson, the Modern Warfare 2 reveal will take place on Wednesday, June 8th. This date lands just days before the Xbox showcase on June 12th, where more gameplay could be shown. As usual, fans could expect a reveal of the game's setting and storyline. Multiplayer content tends to be revealed later on in the year. Apex Legends Mobile launched this week and was met with a very positive reception from fans. However, some players are a little upset over one particular legend. Fade is Apex Legends' newest character, but is exclusive to the mobile version. According to Respawn Entertainment, they currently have no plans to bring Fade to the PC or console version of the game. They say he was designed specifically for the mobile game and would need a complete rework for other platforms. CD Projekt Red announced that The Witcher 3's next-gen upgrade is now undelayed. They stated that the long-awaited expansion is planned to release later this year. This upgrade was announced way back in September 2020, but was delayed indefinitely in April. Fans are delighted to see that things are back on track. The next-gen upgrade is set to release on PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S consoles. No other specific details have been shared yet, but the game's global community manager did share that there will be a time for that. They have said, however, that the next-gen upgrade will include free DLC by Netflix's Witcher show. Bohemia Interactive announced 2 games this week, ARMA Reforger and ARMA 4. ARMA 4 is still a long way off from being released. ARMA Reforger, however, launched the same day as the announcement and acts as an introductory sandbox game to the series. It features one primary multiplayer mode called Conflict, a 51 square kilometer map called Everon, and a new mechanic called Workbench. This is a creative suite for the Infusion engine, which powers the game. It allows players to mod and create whatever they like within the game world. The same engine will be used for ARMA 4 as well. The devs have made it clear that they hope players will have a strong understanding of the new game engine tools by the time ARMA 4 releases. According to industry insider Jeff Grubb, Star Wars Jedi Survivor is the highly anticipated sequel to Fallen Order. According to Grubb, it will be revealed at Star Wars Celebration in May and released early next year. Grubb has also stated that Cal Kestis from the first game is still the main protagonist. However, the Bespin Bulletin, a Star Wars news outlet, shared conflicting information. They believe the game will be split between 2 different playable characters. Fans speculate we could play as both Cal and a potential Padawan. Both sources are confident details will be revealed at Star Wars Celebration. In other Star Wars news, a patch has gone live for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. The developers at TT Games noted that the general improvements to the game's stability and performance have been made. New capital ships were added alongside additional collectible items hidden around the game world. Players are pleased with the patch, though they feel more should be done to tackle the issues with the free play mode. This mode has many annoying bugs, including untracked progression and game crashes. TT Games have yet to comment on this mode directly, but have assured players that they are committed to improving the game further. In a developer update, Bungie teased the next dungeon coming to Destiny 2. Coming with Season 17, the Untitled Dungeon will contain legendary weapons, new ships, emblems, and a legendary armor set. It's set to go live on Friday, May 27th. Additionally, the next update for Destiny 2 will increase the game's vault space. This will allow players to store more weapons, armor pieces, material, items, and more. These additional 100 slots should be perfect for players that enjoy collecting different items. A rumor suggests the Gears of War series will receive a Master Chief Collection type of remaster this year. The rumor stems from one of the co-hosts of the Xbox Era podcast. During the podcast, Nick Baker stated that another Microsoft franchise would be getting the Master Chief Collection type treatment. He later mentions the Gears of War franchise explicitly. The developers at the Coalition have stated that they won't be releasing a new game for some time, so fans speculate that maybe a remaster collection would be the perfect way of bridging the gap. The Future Game Show is set to return this summer. It'll showcase over 40 games and PC consoles. The event will kick off on June 11th, just a few days after Modern Warfare 2 is supposed to be revealed. According to the event description, it'll showcase some of the world's biggest game franchises. More rumors hint at the return of the beloved Silent Hill franchise. Last week, a series of potentially leaked screenshots surfaced online. They apparently showcased a reboot of the series. Industry insiders like Jeff Grubb all agreed that a remake of Silent 2 is also on the way. It'll supposedly feature reworked puzzles, new endings, and side quests. Apparently, it's in development at the Bloober Team studio, the team behind Layers of Fear and The Medium, two viral horror titles. Before we move on to our final topic, let us know what you think of Update 4.1 for Battlefield 2042. Do you think the game is in a better state now, or are you holding off until Season 1 drops in June? Let us know in the comments below. The Xbox Series X has outsold the PlayStation 5 in Japan for the first time. Sony sold close to 3,000 units in 1 week. Microsoft managed to ship over 6,000 Xbox Series S consoles within the same time frame. Many fans attribute this huge sales gap to the fact that the Series S is a more casual console for less money. The PlayStation 5 also continues to have supply chain issues, resulting in fewer consoles to sell. With both Sony and Microsoft aiming to up production of their consoles this year, it'll be interesting to see which console comes out on top. And that wraps it up for this week in gaming. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. This is Level Cap signing off.